Do you ever feel like something big is coming, but deep down, you know it's not time to talk about it? It's not just a feeling. Those who are truly chosen understand one key truth: silence is a weapon. Sharing too soon weakens the power of what's happening inside you, exposing your spiritual growth to forces that can derail it. Not everyone is meant to know what's unfolding within you, yet. In fact, speaking too early can not only dilute your insights but invite doubt, jealousy, and negativity from others. That's right, what you've been sensing. It's not for everyone to hear. Not yet. The truth is, chosen ones don't announce their awakening. They protect it. Think about it, what's more powerful, the seed that's nurtured in secret or the one exposed to harsh winds before it's ready? Your spiritual journey is the same. Keep quiet about what's coming. Let the silence strengthen you, sharpen you, and guide you toward the path only a few are destined to walk. The world may not understand your growth, but that's exactly why you need to guard it fiercely. This isn't about hiding, it's about securing your spiritual future. Ready to understand why silence is the key? Silence is one of the most powerful tools for spiritual growth, though it's often overlooked in the noise of daily life. It's in these quiet moments that individuals begin to hear their inner voice, the part of them that knows the path to their true purpose. Take the example of meditation. Simply sitting in silence for 10 minutes each day allows one to filter out external distractions and focus on their own thoughts, uncovering layers of self-discovery. Silence, in essence, clears the clutter and amplifies the whispers of the soul, leading to deeper spiritual awakening. When someone starts walking this path, silence becomes a form of protection. By embracing silence, they protect their spiritual journey from being tainted by external influences, whether that's well-meaning advice from friends or societal expectations. Just as a seed needs the darkness of the soil to sprout, the soul needs moments of silence to grow. You don't have to escape to the mountains for this. Simply turning off your phone for an hour or two each day and sitting with your thoughts can start this process. Silence, in this way, becomes not just a tool but a sanctuary. Furthermore, silence isn't just about being quiet, it's about creating space for the spiritual to enter. In the chaos of life, we often miss out on hearing our inner voice clearly, but silence strips away those distractions. It's like tuning a radio to the right frequency. If you never take time for silence, you risk losing the connection with the very thing that guides you, your soul's voice. And this brings us to something even more important: how do you begin to listen to that voice? The inner voice is like a compass, pointing you in the direction of your highest self. But here's the catch: it's quiet. If you're always surrounded by noise, both literal and metaphorical, it becomes nearly impossible to hear it. That's why silence is so crucial. It creates the conditions for clarity. Think of moments when you've had a gut feeling or a sudden insight that seemed to come out of nowhere. That's your inner voice speaking. And the more you practice tuning in, the clearer its guidance becomes. Listening to this inner voice isn't always easy because it often asks you to challenge your ego or step outside your comfort zone. For example, it might tell you to leave a job that no longer aligns with your values or end a relationship that hinders your growth. These decisions aren't made lightly, but your inner voice has a way of revealing what's right for your spiritual awakening. The more you follow its lead, the more you'll discover about yourself, who you are beneath the layers of external influences. Self-discovery starts with trusting that voice. But how do you sharpen your ability to listen? One way is through journaling. Writing down your thoughts, especially after moments of silence or meditation, can help you differentiate between the noise of your mind and the true guidance of your inner voice. Another approach is mindfulness, becoming aware of how your body feels in different situations. Often, your inner voice speaks through physical sensations, nudging you toward decisions that feel right, even when your mind can't explain why. This connection between silence and inner clarity is essential, but how do you protect this newfound wisdom? Spiritual insights are sacred. Once you've tapped into your inner voice and gained clarity, the temptation to share your revelations with others can be strong. But here's the thing: sometimes sharing too soon dilutes their power. Think of it like planting a seed. If you dig it up every day to show others, it never has the chance to grow roots. Silence, in this case, is the soil that allows your insights to take hold. By keeping your spiritual revelations private, at least initially, you give them the space to deepen and unfold naturally. There's wisdom in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. Oversharing spiritual experiences, especially with those who may not understand or appreciate them, can lead to doubt or confusion. External opinions can cloud your own understanding, making you question the authenticity of your experiences. For instance, imagine someone sharing their spiritual awakening with a skeptical friend, only to be met with dismissal. That doubt can seep in and undermine the clarity they've worked so hard to achieve. In such cases, protecting your spiritual insights becomes essential to maintaining their purity. This doesn't mean never sharing, it's about timing and discernment. Sharing your spiritual growth should come from a place of strength, not uncertainty. When the insight has fully taken root, you'll know the right time and the right people to share it with. Until then, keeping your insights close to your heart safeguards their meaning. And as you protect these experiences, you'll find it easier to avoid external distractions, which can derail your progress on this path. External distractions are everywhere, especially when you're on a spiritual journey. Whether it's the opinions of others, societal pressures, or even social media, these influences can easily pull you off course. When you start speaking about your spiritual experiences openly, you open yourself up to judgments and interpretations that may not align with your own path. People often project their own fears or biases, and this can cloud your understanding. That's why maintaining silence about certain aspects of your journey can help you stay focused and undisturbed. Consider this: when you share a deep, personal revelation with someone who doesn't understand or isn't on the same spiritual wavelength, their reaction can affect how you view your experience. They might question its validity or steer you in a different direction, causing doubt to creep in. Instead, keeping your spiritual growth private shields you from these external distractions, allowing you to stay connected to your inner voice. Think of it as protecting a delicate flame from the wind. The more sheltered it is, the stronger it can grow. But it's not just about people. Even everyday distractions like constant connectivity or a busy lifestyle can pull you away from your path. Small changes, like setting boundaries with your phone or creating quiet time for reflection, can make a huge difference. Taking a step back from the noise of the world allows you to refocus on your spiritual awakening. And as you avoid these distractions, you'll find that your energy is better protected, allowing you to move forward with a clearer mind. Speaking of protection, there's something else silence does: it shields you from negative energy. Silence isn't just a tool for focus, it's a shield against negative energy. When you keep your spiritual journey private, you protect yourself from jealousy, criticism, and misunderstanding. Think about how easily people's opinions can weigh you down. Sharing your spiritual growth with the wrong crowd can invite skepticism or even subtle negativity, which can affect your progress. In this sense, silence becomes a form of protection, keeping the purity of your experiences intact and guarding you from external influences that might drain your energy. Consider how negativity can subtly creep in. Maybe a well-meaning friend questions your path, or perhaps someone's envy over your spiritual awakening casts a shadow over your journey. Their energy, though unintentional, can still interfere. By practicing silence, you create a boundary between yourself and these external forces. You become less vulnerable to the emotional and energetic impact of others, maintaining control over your own spiritual growth. It's like having an invisible armor, one that keeps you grounded and focused, allowing you to continue your self-discovery without interference. This shielding extends to more than just people. Environments carry energy too, and silence can help you become more attuned to the energies around you. Whether it's a busy workplace or a social gathering, silence allows you to observe without absorbing the energy around you. It gives you the space to reflect and protect your spiritual insights. As you shield yourself from negative energy, you'll find that silence also has another important role: it helps you maintain humility on your spiritual path. Silence is a powerful tool for keeping the ego in check. As spiritual growth deepens, there's always the temptation to feel elevated or special because of the insights you've gained. However, humility is key to continued growth, and silence helps nurture that. By keeping your spiritual revelations private, you avoid seeking external validation, which can inflate the ego. This humility ensures that your journey remains authentic and grounded, preventing the focus from shifting to how others perceive you. We've all seen it, people who start to gain spiritual awareness and suddenly feel the need to broadcast it to everyone around them. While there's nothing wrong with sharing wisdom, doing so too soon or for the wrong reasons can create an air of superiority. That's the ego talking, not the soul. Silence, on the other hand, allows you to reflect on your growth without seeking attention or praise. It helps you stay connected to the core purpose of spiritual awakening, self-discovery, not self-promotion. It's a subtle but essential distinction that silence helps you maintain. Staying humble also means recognizing that no matter how much you've grown, there's always more to learn. Silence gives you the space to listen, not just to your inner voice but to others who may offer new perspectives. Humility keeps you open to growth and protects you from falling into the trap of thinking you've arrived at some final spiritual destination. As you continue to walk this path, maintaining humility through silence ensures that you remain grounded, allowing for even deeper levels of spiritual awakening. So, now that you understand the power of silence, what will you do with it? Are you ready to guard your spiritual growth and protect your journey from distractions and negativity? The truth is, only the chosen ones know when to speak and when to stay silent, and that decision can shape everything. What will happen if you keep quiet and allow your inner voice to guide you without interference? How much more could you achieve by shielding your insights until they're ready to bloom? It's time to apply this wisdom. Will you take the challenge and protect your path, or will you allow external influences to derail your progress? The choice is yours, but remember, the greatest spiritual breakthroughs come to those who stay humble, grounded, and focused. So, what's your next move? If you want to keep learning and growing, make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. You don't want to miss out on what's coming next. We're just getting started on this journey.